Every so often, nutrition research delivers an idea so simple and yet so biologically rich that it changes how people think about everyday eating. One of the most compelling examples is the growing evidence from major microbiome consortiums suggesting that eating 30 different plant foods a week could meaningfully support not just gut health, but long-term brain resilience. At first glance, 30 plants sounds like a quirky challenge or a colorful grocery list. But when scientists looked at this pattern through the lens of microbiome data from tens of thousands of adults, they found something much deeper. Dietary diversity itself may act as a quiet, powerful protector of cognitive aging. Large-scale studies from international microbiome research networks, including the American Gut Project and European Gut-Brain Consortia, reveal a consistent trend. Individuals who regularly consume a wide variety of plant foods, vegetables, fruits, legumes, whole grains, nuts, seeds, herbs, spices, even fermented plants, tend to have significantly higher microbial diversity. And microbial diversity is emerging as one of the strongest predictors of cognitive stability in older age. The reason diversity matters is that different plants nourish different bacterial species. Some fibers feed butyrate-producing microbes that calm inflammation. Others fuel bacteria involved in serotonin production or synaptic-supporting metabolites. Polyphenol from berries might encourage one microbial pathway, while sulfur-rich compounds from onions and brassicas stimulate another. When all these foods come together regularly, they build a robust, balanced microbial ecosystem, a kind of metabolic symphony that supports the brain in multiple ways. Recent consortium work shows that adults who meet or exceed the 30-plant benchmark tend to have higher levels of short-chain fatty acids, especially butyrate, which is strongly linked to reduced neuroinflammation and improved hippocampal function. These plant-diverse eaters also exhibit healthier blood-brain barrier markers, better insulin sensitivity, and lower levels of systemic inflammatory cytokines, all factors known to influence memory, mood, and attention. Cognitive testing within these studies reveals a clear pattern. Older adults eating a plant-diverse diet perform better on tasks involving working memory, processing speed, and sustained attention. The differences are not dramatic, but they are steady and meaningful, akin to preserving a year or two of cognitive function compared with peers eating a narrower range of foods. Many participants also report improved sleep quality, less mental fatigue, and greater emotional steadiness, all of which can indirectly support cognitive health. What's particularly exciting is the mechanism. Microbiome researchers have identified specific bacterial species that flourish with diet diversity and appear to support brain resilience. These include Akkermansia, linked to better metabolic control, Bifidobacterium adolescentis, which influences gut-brain neurotransmitter pathways, and Faecalibacterium prosonitzii, a major butyrate producer that helps regulate microglial activation. These bacteria do more than digest fiber. They release compounds that strengthen synapses, modulate the vagus nerve, and reduce oxidative stress in neural tissue. In essence, the microbiome becomes a biochemical ally to the aging brain. Another hopeful aspect of this research is how accessible it is. 30 plants a week is not a rigid prescription, nor does it demand specialized foods. A single meal might include lentils, tomatoes, onions, garlic, spinach, parsley, black pepper, cumin, and olive oil, all distinct plants. A handful of mixed nuts can add 5 or more. Switching ingredients week to week adds even greater richness. The spirit of the recommendation is variety, not perfection. Many older adults find that focusing on diversity adds joy and creativity to eating, making meals more colorful, aromatic, and satisfying. This alone can foster a healthier relationship with food, encouraging habits that naturally support long-term brain vitality. Microbiome leaders often describe diet diversity as fertilizer for resilience, and that is exactly what the research suggests. The more varied the plants consumed, the more adaptable and balanced the gut ecosystem becomes, and that adaptability translates into steadier inflammation control, more flexible cognitive processing, and greater protection against neurodegenerative drift. The heartening takeaway is that meaningful support for the aging brain doesn't always require expensive supplements or specialized interventions. Sometimes, it lies in something delightfully simple: eating many different plants throughout the week. This approach layers flavors, colors, textures, and nutrients in a way that nourishes not just the body, but the microbial partners that help keep the mind clear and resilient. As research continues, Scientists hope to refine which plant combinations offer the strongest cognitive benefits and how personalized microbiome data might guide future dietary strategies. But even now, the message is beautifully optimistic. Variety, real, vibrant, everyday variety, feeds a healthier gut, a calmer immune system, and a brain that continues to thrive well into later life.